Hello, Machine fans. I would like to introduce you to Bart Sullivan, the new defensive coordinator for the Ohio Machine. And what you probably don't know is Coach Bart was actually my head coach my junior and senior year of high school back in Southlake, Texas. So, Coach, I think the fans want to know what your favorite memory of the two of us was in high school.
Oh, no doubt. My favorite memory with Bryce in high school was his senior year in the first round of the playoffs, playing against a really good program in Texas called St. Mark's. We're up by one, into the game, get the ball back, get it to Bryce, hold the game, and we win. He takes a shot, of course. Goalie makes a save. They come down and score. And, looked at him, and I just said, don't worry, you're going to get the winning goal in overtime. We get the ball back in overtime. He gets it. Of course, sticks the winning goal. Celebration. I think, my 6 years down there, that was still probably the biggest moment in the whole program since I was there. So it was a really cool moment for Bryce to see his aggressive attitude in terms of he wants to score goals. And if he misses a goal, he has a shooter's mentality where it doesn't get him down. He takes the next one, and that's exactly what he did, won us the game.
I appreciate it, Coach. So now, moving from the high school ranks in Texas, you were a college coach before that. How do you feel about joining the pro ranks now as a defensive coordinator?
I'm really excited to join the pro ranks. Obviously a little bit different than high school and even in college, but I'm really excited to get to work with some of the best players in the world and ultimately be able to take a little bit of a more strategic and tactical view of the game. The player development side of things, these guys are already so good, and we can sort of break it down to just little game time adjustments and making sure we're on the same page. So I'm really excited. We've got a great staff, great players, so I'm excited to work with these guys.
And so lastly, Coach has been all over the country as a coach, Denver, Dallas, and now back in Ohio, a lot of blossoming areas. What do you feel about the growth of the game in all those non-hotbed areas, but especially here in Ohio?
Yeah, I think number one, what we see everywhere in the country is there is a lot of talent at the top end coming out of these areas. I mean, I think that the best players in some of these quote-unquote non-hotbeds, they're as good as the best players anywhere. I think where we're still at from a growth perspective, though, in these areas is still getting the numbers up. I think the top-end talent's as good in Texas and Ohio and Colorado as it is in some of the East Coast places, but now it's a matter of getting a lot of the other athletes in these areas picking up the sport and playing the sport and continue to grow it. So it's a fun thing to be a part of. I've never been a part of the whole the East Coast thing. I've never coached, never played on the East Coast. Everything for me has been Midwest, South, and West, and it's been a fun thing to be a part of.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach. We're excited for summer 2019.